Welcome back, Hobby Collectors and Diecast. This is an episode of Crib's Garage. Today we're going to look at the Hot Wheel castings for the Fast and Furious Fast 5 movie and compare them to the actual cars in the movie and what cars that Hot Wheels has not produced yet that were in the movie that are not Hot Wheels. So let's start with the 2019 Corvette Grand Sport Roadster with the LW rim wheels. This came from a Fast and Furious 5-pack. In the movie, it was actually a 66 Vet Stingray Grand Prix, and it was driven by Dom when they were there was a train where they were stealing a bunch of exotic cars, and I think this was one of the cars, and Dom was driving it, and then he had to rescue Brian off the train, and I think Brian jumped off the train and got onto this car, and that was that scene. You guys remember that? Up next, this casting for Hot Wheels has been around forever, but it's the Ford GT40 that we all know about, the Ford v versus Ferrari movie and the whole history behind that in Le Mans. But this one is from 2021. It's got PC5 wheels, and it's from the same Fast and Furious 5-pack. And in the movie, it was a Ford GT40. It was, and Mia drove it off that train because I remember one of the bad guys saying he wanted it, and I think Dom said something like "ladies first," if you guys remember that. But yeah, I love this casting here. Don't know if those wheels are correct, but don't look bad. Up next, we saw this in another video, but this is from 2024, the 03 Honda NSX with the GRR6 SPM wheels, Fast and Furious Premium. In the movie, it was a 03 Acura NSX, and this is a car Mia drove when they were rescuing Dom out of that prison bus. Remember that scene? They're driving the black cars, and they make the bus wreck and get him out of the bus. So this was one of the cars. Up next, this is from 2019. This is Nissan 370Z with the 10-spoke wheels and Fast and Furious. I didn't see what series it was, but in the movie it was an 09 Nissan 370Z driven by Giselle and the racing scene. And then up next, we have this 2018 Nissan Skyline H/T 2000 GT-X. That's a mouthful, with just as much BRR6 SPM wheels. This came from the Fast and Furious Fast imports. In the movie, it was a 1971 Nissan GTR KPGC10, and Brian drove this, basically just standard driving in the movie. Here is 2017, the 70 Charger makes another appearance. 70 Charger RT with the SP5s from Fast and Furious 7, but it did appear in Fast and Furious 5. But this one is from the Hot Wheels series, Fast and Furious 7. This is in the movie was a 70 Charger RT driven by Brian. Also in the scene where they were catching up to the prison bus and breaking Dom out. Up next, we got the from 2013. This is the 08 Challenger SRT8 with PR5s. This came from the Fast and Furious Fast 5. And in the movie, it was a 09 Dodge Challenger that Brian drove in racing. Got the Hemi Ghost logo on the side there. Sunroof. Pretty cool. Nice little Dodge Ram badge on the hood. Right. Next up, also from 2013, the 09 Nissan GTR with the 10-spoke wheels from the same Fast 5 series. In the movie, it was actually a 2010 Nissan GTR R35, and this was a car that Dom drove in the racing scene. Okay, so here's the last one. This is from 2013 as well. It's the 2011 Dodge Charger RT with the M5s in the same series, the Fast and Furious Fast 5. And the movie was a 2011 Dodge Charger. And basically all the guys on the team drove this car. And actually what I just showed you is all the Hot Wheels that are made for the Fast 5 movie so far to date. I know Hot Wheels released a couple of new ones for the Tokyo Drift that I didn't have, but I'm not going to keep, I could be chasing this stuff forever, but I'm not going to be doing that. So that's that. So let's take a listen to what cars they have not done. So from, there was a 93 Volkswagen Jetta A3 Type 1H that the Rio Police drove. There was a 98 Ford Explorer that the bad guy paid the police to drive. There was a 99 Toyota Supra Mach 4 JDM. It was unknown who drove that car. There was another 2000 Ford Focus that the bad guy police drove. There was a 06 Charger LX that Han drove. There's a 2010 Koenigsegg CCXR that Roman drove. 2011 Lexus LFA that Han drove. And there was a 11 Impreza WRX STY that the team drove. A Ford Galaxy 500 XL that TJ drove, and the last was a Ford Maverick. Make sure. Oh no, there's much more. That Han drove. There was a Mazda 626 GF that the Rio Police drove. A Porsche 996 GT3 RS that Diago drove. A Volkswagen Touareg that ZZ drove, and then there was a 72D De Tomaso Pantera GTS that Vince drove. So those are all castings or cars that were in the movie that Hot Wheels has not made castings of. So I don't know if they will, if that's in the works or not, but that's that, and that's our video for the Fast and Furious 5. I'm going to have another video midweek that's not a Fast and Furious related. It's something totally different. And meanwhile, happy hunting, happy Sunday, and catch you in the next video.